It's kind of bad to say, but I kind of hope some of these like over-the-top cracked Fortnite like creative kids regret getting so good in a skill that people are moving on from. It is very lonely when you're pursuing the stream or like continuing the stream of being a YouTuber because of the fact that it takes up so much of your day, but more importantly, it takes up so much of your mind. You never really get to sit back and enjoy your own personal time and space. I'm excited to announce that I will be joining the Fortnite Icon series in Season 4.
So Sypher just announced that he's getting an icon skin. There is not a content creator that I could personally be more excited for. Sypher, you will probably never watch this video, man, but congratulations. I am so happy for you, bro, genuinely. As I was watching his announcement video yesterday, I could see all the different emotions going through his face. Sypher fought for this. He grinded for this. And he's now in a unique position where very few people get, where he is now going to be a part of Fortnite forever. As I was reflecting upon this and thinking about this awesome accomplishment that Sypher had, it made me ask a question. What did Sypher have to do to get there? As an upcoming content creator myself, in my small journey, I've seen and learned so many different things in the last year and a half, but to be at Sypher's level, there's so many more hurdles and leaps that you must have to jump through in order to get an icon skin, to be recognized for an icon skin. And when you ask that question, what did Sypher have to do to get there? Within that question is a harsh reality that many content creators are unwilling to face. This harsh reality is really split into two truths. The first of them being playing Fortnite, being good at Fortnite is not good enough. You will not succeed if you're just good at Fortnite. There are so many other skills that you need as a content creator in order to succeed in this game. Less than 5% of people that hit the go live button on Twitch make minimum wage for doing streaming. That's just minimum wage. The people that really make it, the people like the SypherPk's, the 0.001% of people, those guys are the ones that are incredibly unique at what they do. There's a guy by the name of Devin Nash, which if you don't watch him and you're thinking about being a content creator, you have to. Devin Nash is required material. He's a content creator that owns a talent agency that helps content creators get brand deals. But on top of that, he's also a genius marketer and also a content creator himself. He understands the content creation game. I personally have been watching Devin Nash for I think the last 3 or 4 years, and I've learned a lot about content creation and how to organize it and structure it as a business in order for me to be successful in what I do. But one of the most important lessons that I learned from Devin Nash was that the most successful content creators, the top tier, the higher echelon, those guys have to have a huge combination of talents working in tandem together in order to be successful. Guys, here's the deal. I've had a lot of people ask me, a small content creator, my thoughts on streaming and what they should do as a content creator and how to get started. You want to make this a career? If you're serious about it, you can't just have one set of talents. Being cracked at Fortnite does not mean people are going to watch you. Being funny does not mean people are going to watch you. Being cracked at Fortnite, being funny, and having good editing on your videos does not mean people are going to watch you. There are so many skills that you have to learn in order to be successful with content creation. I can't answer this for anybody else watching this, but the thing that I can answer for me is that I know that those unique set of skills and talents that you need to be good at this, I have all of them. Every single one I have, and then some. The difference is that it takes time to build up the following and the reputation. I believe that my talents are God-given. Every single talent that I have, every single attribute that I have is a gift from God, and I need to use those talents effectively and well in order to honor my God. But see, that's me, that's my faith, and that's also part of my mission as a content creator. But with you, whoever's watching this, you have to understand, if you want to be on the same level as SypherPK, you have to figure out these talents. You're going to have to do a lot of studying, a lot of learning. But to sum this half of the harsh truth up, you're not going to make it as a content creator if you're just solely focused on gameplay, because there are hundreds of cracked players that turn on the go live button. But what makes you stand out from the rest of them? The second harsh truth, and this is the biggest one because this is what's going to keep all of your talents and skills together. When you understand this and you're able to overcome this, you'll be able to succeed in most things you do in life. The second harsh truth is this: just because you put a bunch of effort into something does not mean that you're going to get good results. This is a lesson my grandfather taught me when I was about 6 years old, and this is a very hard lesson to learn. When I was younger, I wanted to be an NBA player. Shaq was my favorite basketball player, and I thought that when I got older, I was gonna make it to the NBA. I remember one year I went to like this basketball tryout. You would go to these different drills and these different tests, and you would basically, you're trying out for a position on this elite basketball team. And I remember I went through it, I did everything, and I didn't do that well. When I got back home, I went and talked to my grandfather, as I always did, and I remember telling him, well, I didn't do that great, but I did my best. And he listened to me for a second. And this is what he said. He didn't even look at me when he said this. It doesn't matter because your best wasn't good enough. And that's what a lot of content creators have to understand. You might be putting out your best content, but if your best content is trash and nobody wants to watch it, it doesn't matter. You have to be willing to accept criticism. You have to be willing to face the fact that you have to improve. Just because you put in a bunch of effort does not mean that you're going to do really well. Effort does not equate to results. Here's the other half of that harsh truth. Sometimes you can put in a bunch of effort, and it's really good effort, it's solid effort, and you can come out with absolutely nothing. You can be better than the other guy. You can be putting out better content than some people and still not get recognized for it. If you can accept that and understand those two principles on top of the other things that I told you before, you can succeed as a content creator. Because that is the harsh reality of it. One thing you have to understand, especially when it comes to the entertainment field in any aspect, there's politics involved. And sometimes people politically will choose one person over you, not because they're better than you, but because they like that person more than you, or that person suits their needs more than you right now, or that person might be slightly more brand friendly than you to some degree, or that's how they perceive it. Look at what Corey Kenshin has to go through. If you're going to be a content creator, it's not going to be fair. You're going to have to deal with a lot of BS. But I will tell you this, the people that realize that early on are the people that push past that are the ones that will be the most successful, and here's why. When you have a lot of adversity, when you have to struggle, what it does is it forces you to come up with new creative ways to succeed. If you're not sitting here crying saying, oh, woe is me, man, why is it's not fair that I can't, why can't I, why don't they? If you look past that and stop trying to figure out why other people are oppressing you and figure out what can I do to be better, that is going to make you figure out new things. For example, when I'm on TikTok and I see that my views are tanking, what do I do during those moments? I sit here and I think, okay, how could I edit my videos differently? What could I take from somebody else and spin it and make it my own? And guess what happens? When my videos do start doing well, they do even better because I've learned a bunch of new skills because I had to overcome that level of adversity. I didn't just sit here, quit, and give up and say, well, I guess the algorithm's not my favor, I'm just gonna stop making content. But what is my point to all of this? All these things that I've been saying to you, how does this relate back to SypherPK? I guarantee you, if you were to sit down and talk to Sypher and ask him about, dude, from point A to point B, how did you get to where you are now? How did you get to be the guy that owns Oni Studios, Metal Umbrella, and has an icon skin in Fortnite? I guarantee you, Sypher would be the first person to tell you, man, I had to go through a lot to make it here. And that's why Sypher deserves his icon skin. And Sypher, I'm so happy for you, bro. While we're waiting for Sypher to announce what his icon skin looks like, why don't you check out the video that's up on the screen right now. It's me explaining how I became a content creator full-time with under 10,000 subscribers. Guys, I love you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.